In 2020, the world became a very different place. And we all watched the world from our windows, our TV screens, and our computer monitors. Don't leave your house unless you absolutely have to. This is when I began realizing that I was not living my life to the fullest. Orders to stay at home were just too easy. I don't do anything anyway. I don't go anywhere anyway, so what do I have to worry about? I go to work, I come home, rinse and repeat. And by the end of August, there was this ever-present nagging voice in my head. We have to get out of the house. In less than a week, my wife took the initiative to book a campsite at a nearby hideaway in Kansas known as Lake Scott. It was only like a 3-hour drive, so we were like, what the heck, let's do this. So we packed up and headed out, mid-pandemic, mind you, to spend a little time outdoors, do some hiking, do a little fishing, chill by a campfire, and just get back in touch with nature. And it was everything we hoped it would be. I only took this one photo from my cell phone at this little oasis, and it served as a reminder to me every day that I needed more of this and a lot less of what I was seeing on TV. This little getaway inspired us so much that less than a month later, we were buying our first RV. October the 10th, 2020. Albeit tiny, our little Rockwood A122 was our ticket to freedom. Our very own little tiny hotel room that we could pull with us wherever we went. And at just about 2,000 pounds, this little guy was perfect for my small SUV.
Well, moment of truth. Let's see if I've got any leaks.
So we signed the dotted line, hooked it up, brought it home, and had visions of sugar plums dancing in our heads of all the fantastic adventures we were going to be taking on it. Eventually. Because immediately after buying it, it was parked in the backyard, winterized, and essentially thrown into mothballs until the next warm season.
Oh, come on inside.
This is my little bitty RV. This is it, guys. Tiny thing. It's basically a hard-sided tent is what this thing is. The thing has an air conditioner and a heat pump, as well as a propane furnace. Got a little fridge, stove top. Oh, even a microwave, guys. Even a microwave. Well, so now I got the dinette all set up, and this is pretty much what she looks like, completely set up. She's small, and that's okay, Everybody's got to start somewhere, Needed something that my little bitty SUV can pull, and this thing's only 2,000 pounds. So that fits the bill nicely. Eventually, like I said, want to move up, get a bigger truck, get a bigger RV. But this is going to be great for the summer of 2021. Whoever gets to sleep here has the best freaking view because you're looking right up at the stars. And bird shit, but that'll be cleaned off. It sat cold and alone through the long Colorado winter, but I wasn't idle. Big plans were being made. That desire to get out of the house was almost all-consuming. I began making reservations at campgrounds all over the state, and even some out-of-state ones for some big adventures. This whole summer is going to be an experiment of sorts to see if we can even handle being on the road that much. But nonetheless, we're going to do it. I've got tons of destinations already set up. So, booked even. We're booked. We're going. There's no turning back now. I've already invested the money. We also started watching lots of RV lifestyle quote-unquote videos on YouTube. And the more we watched, the more interested we became into spending as much of our time as possible doing this. It even inspired me to take my channel in a whole new direction. So that's where we are in this video, taking new steps into an unknown universe. I gave up my old format to chase this newfound passion, one that, as of this video, honestly, I know very little about. That's right, I'm diving in as a complete noob. I just felt like it would be fun to share the growth process, all the mistakes that will be made. Which will probably just end up being a humiliating barrage of newbie mistakes that all the veteran RVers cringe at. Yeah, but that's okay. That's part of the journey, one of many we're going to be making in the months and the years to come. So one of the things I started out with was some camera testing, namely this new GoPro. I even explored a few places near my home that I've never even seen before. This is going to be partially a lot of what we see while we're out and about. So I just got to do some camera testing, stuff like that. Maybe once I get out here on the highway, I'll have something interesting to say. I don't know. Well, for now, we'll put it back to the road. Lake Meredith, here's where we want to go. I've never been here. I've lived here. I mean, this is like one of the first adventures right here. I live less than 5 miles away from this place. I've never been here. That's why I'm not even sure where I'm going, but we're gonna figure it out. I see a lake up there. Do you? Let's see. Apparently, a lot of people from Denver like to come down here and boondock by this lake because there's no hookups. But they come down here and, oh my God, they party like hell. Like, I've heard stories of they've got their trucks out here, and on the back of their trucks, in the bed of their trucks, there's freaking stripper poles, and they're just partying it up, boozing it up by this lake right by my house. That, like I said, I've never been down here. Let's check it out. Getting down here, and I don't even know what to do. Is that cows? In the road? That is cows. In the road. Pardon me, fellas. Ladies. Hi. Pardon? Excuse me? Excuse me. Oh my. Yeah, just okay. So this is it, huh? This is pretty terrible, actually. What the hell is this? Now apparently, I don't know how true it is. Somebody said that there is actually really good crappie fishing out here. I don't know. And considering how close this lake is to a feed lot right there, yeah, I don't know what's over here. No more people fishing. I'm gonna leave them alone. There's a little bathroom out here. How about that? I never knew. I never knew. Bye, cows. Anyway. So, yeah, there's an adventure. There's another lake right up the way here, Lake Henry. Never been there either. Well, let's stop by there. I'm going to be adding things like fishing. I love to fish. So, when I go to fishing destinations, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a mix, you know. I'm going to do the hiking trails, going to do the touristy stuff and all that, of course. But also, I'm going to show you what you can catch in the area if you're into that type of stuff. Yeah, oh, lots of people out here fishing. There's somebody boondocking right there. And a tent. And they fishing. See, I live out here. I've never been here. What the hell is wrong with me? Oh, we're driving to the west. Into the sunset. Can't see a thing. Ooh, my windshield dirty. This might be a good place to do a test camp. Everybody's got to do a test camp. You got to get your RV and go someplace close to home because, you know, we're total novice RVers. We've never done this. So the first time we hit the road, there's going to be all kinds of stuff we forgot. I guarantee it. Or got wrong. So that would be great to just pull that camper over here and spend a night or two. That actually stirred another fire inside me. As silly as this sounds, I realized how extremely blessed I am to live in the state of Colorado. So take a look around me. Let's give you a 360 of this place. This is my neck of the woods. This is pretty much where I live. And which is precisely why it can't be understated enough how quickly I can go from this to this in about an hour and a half, guys. I am just about at the summit of La Veta Pass. I think it's around 8,000, 9,000 feet above sea level where I'm standing right now. But here I am, man. Heart of Colorado, man. Deep in the Rockies. This is what I'm talking about. This happens so fast. This is my playground. This is what my summer is going to be. Hopefully a little less of this. But look at that. Just look at that.
This whole state is a treasure trove of amazing destinations, most of which can be done on a weekend getaway. I could probably make 100 videos alone on Colorado destinations. But that also made me think, hey, this is probably true for almost every state, right? We all have our little hideaways, so let's utilize them, let's find them, let's share it with everybody. Most of us, like me, are working stiffs with limited personal time or vacation time each year. So that's where this channel steps in. I'm hoping to inspire those working stiffs to get out of the house. No more staycations. Get out and start making memories with your wife, your husband, your kids, your friends, whoever. So what about you, Jay? What are you gonna do? Well, I like storytelling. So each video will be kind of a there and back again, the full journey. How we got there, what we experienced along the way, and of course, everything at the destination itself. It'll all be honest, upfront, and maybe in your face a little bit. Sometimes self-deprecating, maybe a little crude at times, but mostly, and most importantly, very real. We'll share the good, the bad, the ugly, the ups, the downs of every journey we take. So, if you will please, join us for our inaugural season of Journeys by Jay. Click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and you'll be on the road with us to all the destinations that we're hitting this year. Some of which, just to name a few: Mesa Verde National Park, Grand Teton National Park, Lake Scott, Kansas, Chalk Creek, Colorado, the Great Sand Dunes National Park, and of course the mother of all national parks, Yellowstone. And no doubt we are going to have additional surprises along the way. And that's really all I can say for now. The season hasn't even started yet, so the proof will be, as they say, in the pudding. The videos are going to have to tell the story from here on out. Until then, you can get real-time updates about where we are and what we're doing on our Facebook and Instagram pages. Links below. So until the next video, safe travels and happy camping. Maybe, just maybe, we'll find you out there somewhere. Cheers, guys.